Alright, the first exercise is a squat variation using an exercise ball. You just want to kind of lean back in the ball. Make sure you keep your spine neutral, feet kind of out in front of you, right around shoulder width apart, and you're going to squat down, keeping your weight back against the ball, right to below parallel. If you notice on this version, her knees are not going out past her toes at all. Just puts less stress on the knees. This is great for a beginner or someone that has issues with their knees. All right, this next variation of the squat is either called box squat or chair squat. You're just kind of standing out in front of it, feet again about shoulder width apart, and neutral spine. And you're just going to sit down to where you touch the chair and come right back up. This again is a pretty good one for beginners. You can use either a bench, a box, or a chair. All right, the next squat variation is just a dumbbell squat. Again, you want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart, neutral spine. You want to make sure you brace your core. There's a couple ways to do it, but probably the best way for this purpose is just draw your belly button in, kind of like you're drawing your navel in, and you're just going to squat down. Keep your weight on your heels. You're going to go just below parallel and straight up. Alright, the next squat variation is just a barbell squat. There's several ways to do this as far as setup goes, but for this version we're going to go with a high bar placement. So basically the bar goes across your upper traps. Same thing, you want to keep a nice neutral spine, feet about shoulder width apart, and you want to make sure that you're bracing your core. And as you squat down, you want to kind of think about spreading the floor to make sure that your knees aren't going in. And you can squat to parallel, or you can go all the way down and get nice and deep. This just kind of depends on whether you have the mobility to get that deep or not. Same thing, you want to make sure that you're pushing through your heels. Next exercise is just a basic plank. The biggest thing with this is you just want to make sure that you're keeping your back nice and flat, you're not letting your hips drop, and you're not arching your back up. You're just kind of holding yourself there as long as you can. This is typically done for time. You just time yourself, hold it as long as you can.